In the cold, sterile silence of deep space, a man wakes up. He doesn't know his name. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't even know why he is surrounded by medical equipment and lifeless bodies in cryopods next to him. The only thing he knows for certain is that he is utterly alone. This is Project Hail Mary, the thrilling, mind-bending sci-fi novel by Andy Weir, best-selling author of The Martian. As the man's memory slowly starts to return, in flashes like flickers of light through fog, he begins piecing together an unthinkable truth. His name is Ryland Grace, and he is humanity's last hope. Earth is dying. The sun is dimming, its energy being consumed by a mysterious microscopic organism named astrophage. Without intervention, our planet faces an extinction-level ice age in a matter of decades. Ryland remembers now. He wasn't supposed to be the hero. He was a reluctant scientist, a former molecular biologist turned schoolteacher, who got dragged back into research when this crisis emerged. Governments around the world united in an unprecedented effort, pooling resources, knowledge, and manpower into a single desperate gambit, the Hail Mary mission. A one-way trip to another star system to find a solution with no guarantee of return. The Hail Mary spacecraft, sleek, massive, and brimming with experimental technology, was designed to travel to Tau Ceti, a star unaffected by astrophage. The hope was that somewhere in that system, they might find an answer to save Earth. Ryland now understands. He was chosen to make this journey. His crewmates, however, didn't survive the trip. He is alone. Or so he thinks. Outside his ship, in the black void of interstellar space, he notices something impossible. Another ship. Alien. Strange in design, it moves with purpose. Soon, a moment that should only happen in science fiction becomes reality. First contact. The alien calls himself Rocky, a name Ryland gives him based on his rasping musical language. Rocky is from Erid, a planet orbiting the star 40 Eridani, and his people are facing the exact same crisis. Their star is also infected by astrophage. Against all odds, two beings from two worlds have met in the vacuum of space with one shared mission: survival. What follows is a breathtaking alliance. Despite the staggering biological differences, Rocky breathes ammonia, lives in high pressure, and cannot survive in Ryland's environment. They develop a language, a friendship, and a partnership. Together, they study samples of astrophage, dissect its life cycle, and trace its weaknesses. They discover a possible savior, a microscopic predator they call Taumoeba, capable of destroying astrophage without harming its host star. But their triumph is fragile. The Taumoeba is unstable. It mutates quickly and risks dying out before it can save either world. Ryland and Rocky must devise a way to keep it alive long enough to replicate and be transported back to their respective planets. The clock is ticking. The longer they stay away, the more their home worlds suffer. Through trial, error, and ingenuity, they succeed in cultivating a stable strain. They prepare to part ways, each heading home with the cure. But when disaster strikes and Rocky's ship is crippled, Ryland faces an impossible choice: go back to Earth and save humanity, or risk everything to save his friend. In a decision that defines him, Ryland chooses Rocky. He sacrifices his own chance of seeing Earth again to ensure that the Iridians survive. It is a moment of profound humanity, proving that friendship, compassion, and courage can transcend not just borders, but even worlds. Years pass. Ryland now lives on Erid, a foreign world under an alien sky, teaching children and helping Rocky's people thrive. He wonders if Earth survived without him, but deep down he knows the truth. Humanity's future was never just in his hands. It was in the bonds we create, the willingness to work together, no matter how different we are. Project Hail Mary is not just a story about science, survival, and space exploration. It is a reminder of what we can achieve when we push past fear, when we choose empathy over self-preservation, and when we dare to aim for the impossible. If you were captivated by this cinematic journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join Bookframe for more epic storytelling. Dive into the worlds of best-selling books, feel the thrill of discovery, and never stop exploring.